Hey everyone, this is Shonali Burke with Waxing and Lyrical, and I'm here with Anne Wylie, who just finished a fabulous 3-hour presentation workshop for IABC DC Metro, which was sponsored by Johns Hopkins University and MarketWire. And not only is Anne fabulous, she's fabulously dressed as well. Let me tell you, you can't see it, but she's got on this really, really hot red suit. So red is a color that you and I have in common, Anne. Now, Anne, one of the things you talked about was how to distill paragraphs into sentences and words. What's the most important thing for people to know when they want to write readable but impactful paragraphs?
Yeah, so we know shorter is better, right? And shorter is definitely better with paragraphs. No matter what research you look at, whether it's 50 years old or whether it was done yesterday, we know that people are more likely to read paragraphs if they're shorter. They have a visual response to paragraphs because paragraphs are visual. And so if our paragraph is too long, they're not going to read it. If you're writing for print, you probably want to hit 42 words or less for your average paragraph, and that is, according to the Circulation Managers Association, the average length of a paragraph that's short enough to make people want to read it, look inviting to read. Online, it needs to be even shorter, and the Poynter Institute's research suggests that online, whether it's in an email or on a website or anything that you want to read on the screen, a sentence or two. So you want to hit return every time you hit period or every other time you hit period. When you write shorter paragraphs, you're going to get more readers. So hitting return more often is one way to increase readability.
Awesome. And the other thing that I wanted to ask you about was you talked about moving from we to you.
Right.
Distill that for us.
Okay. So we usually write about we. We usually write about our company, our stuff, our programs, our projects. And if we would write about you, your needs, your issues, we'd probably do a better job again of increasing readership and being more effective with the words that we write. I think there is something magic about starting with the word you, because the word after you is going to be a verb, and it's probably going to be a verb that's a benefit to the reader. So you will be able to write better, easier, and faster is better than Wylie Communications recently announced a new workshop on how to write better, easier, and faster. So start with them, put the reader in the first position. The reader's really interested in the reader. The reader's really not interested in you and your stuff. So if you write about the reader, you'll be writing about something the reader's really interested in.
Wonderful. And you started and ended with a story of how the person who taught you how to write was your grandfather.
That's
who was
right.
Not a writer at all. And as you know, I was live tweeting pretty much your entire presentation, so hopefully I got most of it right. A lot of people were fascinated by that. Have you written about that story anywhere, or is that anywhere online that people can go to read about it?
The story of my grandpa, the fisherman, who said that you should think like a fish and use the bait your fish like instead of the bait you like, has sort of inspired my thinking about thinking like a reader. I think if you want to catch a reader, you need to think like a reader and then use the bait the reader likes and not the bait you like. And I think the only place that you could probably find that other than in one of my workshops is in my Think Like a Reader toolkit. So it is somewhere, but it's not. I don't think of any place that it is online. It's on RevUp Readership, I suspect. RevUpReadership.com.
And that is definitely a website all of you should check out if you're not signed up for Anne's e-zines. Let me tell you, this is something that you need to do, because I've been reading her stuff for years, and certainly sitting in the workshop with you, Anne, has reinforced all of that. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
What a compliment coming from you.
It's a mutual admiration society.
Yes, I know. A small one, but it's nice.
So remember, everyone, check out AnneWylie.com. That's A-N-N-W.
It's
WyliecOmm.com.
Yep.
WYLIECOMM.com for some great tips, and you can sign up for Anne's newsletter and other products there. Thanks so much again, Anne.
Thank you. Bye.